Hi, today I'm going to show you all about the financial situations of the business that you're planning to buy. So this is the income statement for the year ended 2012 and 2013. The sales is 315,000 and the expenses is 114 and 800. Lead to the net profit of 103,200. Compared to the following year, there's going to be a lot of changes, especially in expenses. So in 2014, the expenses expected are all analyzed in this table. So the wages will be increased by 4%, stationery stay the same, stock purchase increased by 5%, telephone and insurance increased by 2% and 6% relatively. Other administrations decreased by 5% and rent increased by 8%, which raised a big concern compared to last year. And this graph shows the compare between expenses in 2013 and 2014. The orange columns is the expense in 2013 and the pink columns show the expenses in 2014. The following graph show the sales comparisons between 2013 and 2014. For the closer look, we also make a graph for the net profit comparisons between 2013 and 2014. In 2013, the net profit is 103,200. However, in 2014, it's decreased by 17% to 85,589. So I also prepare reports and some recommendations for these situations. So as you can see, this is the next year budget's forecast, which includes all the areas of expenses and also is expectations of the growth. So below is the recommendations. So for the wages in the next year, is it expected to increase by 4%? As the wages are increasing, investor will need to make sure that the wages expand are distributed fairly to the right personnel with the right rates. Also, the company have to issue strict working policies for its policy to follow, such as create some awards for the best productive employees, as well as some penalties toward employees who did not work properly. By doing so, employees will be motivated to work more efficiently, increase their productivity, and reduce the overtime hours, which will help lower the wages expand to the minimum. As for stock, it will increase by 5% for the year 2014. The most important facts that need to be ensured and well considered are stock are not overly stocked, and the quantity of order will need to be well planned and considered. Use the first in first out method for the stock control, and any large order will need a proper approval for it to be proceeding, which will prevent fraud. All of the above are very important things that the firm need to consider for the good stock control procedure. And administration cost, which is insurance, telephone, the rates for the next year are expected to increase by 2% and 6% relatively. In order to reduce this type of expense, the company should make sure that all of the telephone usages are solely for business use. There's a few methods to do so, such as having access to the numbers called out from each department to restrict them from using telephone for personal use. As for insurance, negotiations will be the best way for the company to obtain the most suitable insurance package. And for rent, it is expected to increase by 8%, which lead to the great concern at the moment of all the investors and also at the board of directors. If this increase occurs constantly every single year, it will raise a serious trouble. and as this will add a significant amount to the total expense of the company each year. To prevent the increase in rent cost, unauthorized personnel will need to work with the landlord to negotiate and produce an agreement for flat rent cost. And the last one will be the sales. With the decrease of 2%, you can analyze and find the reason for the sudden change by using SWOT analysis or hire a specialist in the business field to analyze the gain and the loss of the company for you. The sale will keep increase if the company focus more on the marketing areas, company's customer services, and especially improve in the quality of the products. So in conclusions, I would strongly recommend for this business, but you should be aware that this company will need a lot of boost to be able to gain more strength and grow stronger.